series provides a guide on how to enter important farm financial and production data into AgriProfits. The intention of this series is to increase the ease and efficiency of collecting and entering data. Consistent and reliable data will provide valuable economic and production performance analysis on the farm business. It will enable you to analyze your farm business enterprises and compare your analysis to the AgriProfits enterprise benchmarks developed from all AgriProfits participant information. To understand the AgriProfits business analysis and benchmarking program, we will provide an overview of the underlying data collection requirements, outputs, and analysis. AgriProfits is based on an accrual-adjusted cost of production framework. Data is collected in 6 key areas. Personal information, including the farm information. The non-cash expenses as calculated from the machinery and building inventories. The cash and non-cash cost from paid and unpaid labor. Cash expenses and revenues from operations. Enterprise accruals from 3 key areas: crops, cow-calf, and dry lot. And cash to accrual adjustment from assets, liabilities, cattle inventory, and crops and rations inventory. Once all farm data is entered, AgriProfits will calculate an accrued revenue and expense statement by each enterprise. From the accrued revenue and expense statement by enterprise, AgriProfits will provide unit efficiency information. This analysis provides efficiency indicators to make better decisions for the farm business. These efficiency indicators can then be compared to AgriProfits benchmarks to see how the farm business compares to its peers. AgriProfits will provide physical performance indicators to the farm business. These indicators can be used to make better farm production decisions and be compared to AgriProfits benchmarks to see how the farm business is doing compared to its peers. AgriProfits' strength in developing the cost of production benchmarks is the allocation of costs to each enterprise. Throughout the data entry tables, you will be asked to allocate the whole farm cash and non-cash costs to specific enterprises on the farm. This data is entered and adjusted for each asset, liability, revenue, and expense. Using the percentage allocation, AgriProfits automatically allocates and calculates those costs for each specific enterprise on the farm business. Those data entry tables where allocation occur are the non-cash expenses for the machinery and building inventories, the cash and non-cash costs from paid and unpaid labor, cash revenues and expenses, and liabilities. You will allocate the use or cost as a percentage to each applicable enterprise. The total allocation must equal 100%. Let's start the collection and data entry module on the Welcome and Instruction worksheets in the AgriProfits Business Analysis Program. Welcome to the AgriProfits Business Analysis Program. This is the first step in receiving detailed business analysis for your farm. Enter your name, the farm's name, and the production year for which the analysis is to take place. Take a minute to read through the instructions on how to work the spreadsheet. Either select the Go to the Instructions button on the Farm Data Center or to the Instructions tab. That will take you to the instructions to use the worksheets of the AgriProfits Business Analysis Program. Once you are on the instructions page, take a few minutes to read about the program's functionality, features, and where to find help. You can navigate this program by using the tabs at the bottom of each worksheet, or by clicking the gray buttons on each worksheet. You can navigate to associated worksheets or to the Help page. The gray navigation buttons are also found in the Farm Data Center on the farm level information and the Welcome worksheets. These buttons will take you directly to the worksheet you wish to work on. The color scheme of tabs groups the worksheets into like functions and use. You will see the tab bar at the bottom of the page. You will enter your information in the blue cells. The purple cells are automatically calculated based on the information you provide, and the gray cells are pre-populated with certain text or information. The gray cells may remain inactive in certain instances. On pages with tables, use the Add Rows button, if available, to add additional rows. When the maximum number of rows for the table has been reached, an error message will be displayed stating that no more rows may be added. Note the data checking legend. In a data entry cell, these non-typical data check notifications may appear. If the row has some missing data, non-typical data low, non-typical data high. In all cells where this notification occurs, confirmation and explanation on non-typical data should be made in the Notes column. Let's look at an example on the pasture worksheet. We have entered $21.50 per animal unit. If $1 per animal unit had been entered, the data checking feature would indicate this is non-typical data low and request that this be explained in the Notes section. If $50 per animal unit had been entered, the data checking feature would indicate a non-typical data high and request that this be explained in the Notes section. Grain oilseed, forage, and pasture worksheets have a Review Dashboard button. Pressing this button will take you to the Field Dashboard tab, where you can review tallied acres by type of ownership and irrigated versus dryland. If the total count is not correct, go back to your grain oilseed, forage, and/or pasture worksheet to double-check acre counts for each field. Values in these dashboards will automatically carry forward to the acres cross-check on the Farm Information worksheet. Some headers of data entry cells may have context help text. A cell that contains this help text has a small red triangle in the top right-hand corner. Hover your mouse over this cell and the help text will automatically be displayed. Every page has a help button. Use this button to obtain more information or instructions about filling in data on a specific worksheet. After you finish reading the instructions, press the Return button to return to your initial worksheet. This ends this module. Remember to save your data frequently as you move through the worksheets. If you have more questions, refer to the AgriProfit's Help tab, AgriProfit's Data Entry Help Manual, or ask AgriProfit staff for help.